2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Davis is out there with Worthy. Then there's Kobe. And it's James in at the point. The last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. And so Irving nails both of them.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Now here is Davis. Good D by Love. James with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Irving. Releases from 15. Good.
Got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Davis with the bucket.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
James outside. Shaq kicks to Davis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's a pick by Love. They set the pick. The shot from the low post is good. Love's got his first points in this one.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Bryant. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
LeBron against Worthy. In the corner, Smith with it. Doherty the screen. It's blocked by Shaq. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Screen by O'Neal. James kicks to Bryant. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And the rejection by James. Up the floor. Was shot by Bryant. No good. Smith with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. Love with the screen for Irving. Takes a three. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Love's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Outside Worthy. Now the feed to Davis. The 8-footer. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love. And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Now here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Davis to stop the run. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for Davis.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I was able to talk with David Black for a minute. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
James dishes to O'Neal. Left side, Davis. Gets an open look and hits. Davis has got 8 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The screen from Thompson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Los Angeles. Right now they're at 9-0 run. James kicks to Davis. Good D by Love.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Screen by O'Neal. Now here's James. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Davis missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From deep. LeBron, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. James, the pass to O'Neal. Ryan in the post, covered by Smith. Kobe's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Irving kicks to Smith. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Just top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert's checked in for LeBron. Price comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders.
He's starting to feel from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive. We have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
You're talking about a very, very valuable play.
Good point. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Check in for LeBron. Davis has gone 5 of 11 from the field. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And here's Cleveland. The dish to Williams. He feeds it to Price. Thompson, a screen on Scott. Here's Shumpert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shumpert's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Puts it up from 12. The putback and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
Those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost.
Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Both free throws good for Bryant. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Here's Johnson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
On the wing, Williams. Johnson with the block. Davis kicks to Scott. Pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar. A screen on Williams. Here's Scott. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season.
You need to calm down. You're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. Dub comes in for Bryant. And here's Price from beyond the arc. That is good. Price has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers leading by 8.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Love. 5 points in the game. Here's the screen, and it's Shumpert penetrating. Thompson misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Johnson against Price. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds it to Scott. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Chamberlain dishes to Odom. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Mark Price. The turnaround Jay. They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Price. Love kicks to Thompson. The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Al Gasol has checked in for the Lakers.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And stolen by Scott. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Love. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's stolen by Odom. And it's the Lakers on the break. Johnson's got the ball, and here's the fast break. Price leading the way. And there's the pass to Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
They've got Tristan Thompson. Andrew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Gordon, and it's LeBron with the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Davis dishes to O'Neal, and stolen by Irving. Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Bryant. Worthy, the pass to Bryant. Back to Worthy. Lakers passing it around. Here's O'Neal. Here's Davis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Davis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. On target from 13 feet.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Poke loose. All by himself. LeBron with the ball. Kicks to Davis. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's 15 points for Davis.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And here is Irving. He has 6. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Here's O'Neal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. O'Neal's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Dellavedova. They set the screen. It's LeBron with the drive. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Dishes it to Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the rejection by LeBron. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith. Doherty with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go in either for Irving. LeBron had kind of a slow start this season. His return to Cleveland last year.
They got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Cleveland making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from James.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
On what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And Davis, here we go. Here's Kobe. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Outside Irving. The shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Kobe goes in. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to Williams. There's a screen. Layup off the bench. From deep. They get it back. Worthy dishes to Bryant. Right through the D for the layup. Bryant's got 6 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Doherty. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Williams. LeBron outside. Shaq with the screen. James Worthy on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Worthy's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And again, it's Mo Williams. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Love checked in for Irving. Davis with a screen on Williams. LeBron passes to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 21 points for Davis.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's a screen by Williams. James. It's blocked by Shaq. That's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Price comes in for Mo Williams. Here's Smith. Shakes him. And the jumper is good. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And it's Davis with the jam.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Love. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for LeBron. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. But they recover it. And again, no good by the Lakers.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game at Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Charity stripe shot, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Johnson kicks to Davis. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 13. A drive by Shumpert. Pass to Love. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. The Lakers also with the sub. West is checked in. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Johnson against Love. 17-foot shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Love's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Kobe against Shumpert. Here's Abdul-Jabbar out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Worthy's checked in. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Timeout called the Lakers. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Price dishes to Love. Price outside. Back to Love. And there's the 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 9. Now West. The kick out to Scott. He dishes it to Johnson. Gets a very good look and converts. Johnson's got 6.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Shot from 12. It's deflected. Shumpert against Worthy. It's Scott on the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Love.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home win streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my day.
Oh, yeah, right, it does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Scott.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find the time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
He kicks it to Odom. Johnson outside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Dub, and it's Baylor in for West. Here's Johnson. He's got 8. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Johnson kicks to Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson with a screen on Shumpert and stolen by Price. And now Price running the floor all by himself. Johnson with the block to the right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. The drive by LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And that one's good. Shumpert.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
That'll do it for the first.
Thanks, Kev.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what you think?
Well, they've been playing with some.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Worthy. LeBron James is out there with Kobe. And there's Davis, and it's Shaq in at the 5 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Irving against James. Shoots from the elbow. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's the 3.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
That's good. James has got his second basket.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
And the rejection by James.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Odom's checked in, and Davis puts it in.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum, Greg, getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Pass to Love. And a wide open look for Irving. That ball finishes by Love. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Love against Odom. Love the pass to Irving. And here's James outside. And good on the basket. Hook it. James has got 9 points.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Davis has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Good. Irving's got 18 points.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
That's tipped and stolen by Darden. To the paint. Here's LeBron. And he lays it straight in. He's got 11.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
James dishes to Odom. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Irving passes to James. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Timeout called the Lakers. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals. And, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Mo Williams is checked in for Smith. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Doug. On the wing, Williams. It's tipped. They retain possession.
What a great game for Love in this one. 11 rebounds, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Both free throws good from Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And they double up Davis. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here is Williams. The dish now to Darty. Inside. And it's Love missing. Lakers leading by 12. James kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Darty. And stolen by Worthy. There's the triple. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Fast break, the Lakers. Now here's James. Out to Kobe. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Williams, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Williams. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And it's Price in for Kyrie Irving. And Williams drops them both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Out to the right wing. To the inside, Davis. Brad Daugherty pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Passes it to LeBron. Daugherty high post. Daugherty to screen for three. Williams, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Davis. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Daugherty. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. No good from Price. Lakers leading by 16. Bryant has the open look, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
James with it. The kick out to Worthy from downtown. And another three for the Lakers.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And here is Williams. He's got 8. Thompson in the post. Davis is there. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 13 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high. But I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Mo Williams. The Lakers also changing it up. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson comes in for Davis. And West subs in for James. They get the rebound. Price. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Byron Scott is checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers substitution. Byron Scott.
Chamberlain against Thompson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Price. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Worthy. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Lakers leading by 17. Johnson attacking. Feeds it to Worthy. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Worthy's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The pass to Dellavedova. A 3-ball. That's good. Dellavedova's got 5 points so far.
And that's got to happen. If they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Los Angeles calls timeout. J.R. Smith's checked in for Mark Price. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. West outside. Outside Worthy. Johnson in the corner. Can't get it to go. Good D by James. Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Scott. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Good D by Gasol.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw drops for Gasol. Love check in for Cleveland. The Lakers also with a sub. Baylor, he's checked in for West. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 17. James outside. Kicks to Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your Cavaliers, J.R. Smith. 2 shots.
Ready? All right, let's go.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. West. No good on that last second attempt there. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 16. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Lakers leading by 16. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams. And it's Smith. And it's Thompson. And it's Love in at the force line. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Smith. Thompson sets the big for Smith. On the clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's taken away by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith's running. The wide open look for Love. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Doherty's checked in.
Brad Doherty.
Hey, kid, you ready?
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Johnson. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Irving for 3. That's good. Irving has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
West outside. Johnson in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by West. That's 10 points for Johnson.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Doherty.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's O'Neal, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
It's stolen by West. Lets the three fly. Good. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Irving dishes to Smith. He kicks it to Williams. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by West.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson the screen. To the left side wing. Back to Shaq.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Shaq. 11 rebounds, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And Cleveland making a change here. Price is checked in. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 17. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down.
A shot's good from Irving.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And here's the fast break. Price leading the way. Irving can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And that one's good. Twice. Lakers leading by 17. O'Neal a screen on Irving. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Baylor. No good with the triple.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around. Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love with the ball. Dishes it to Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three. The shot is good by Baylor. Here is Price. Smith outside. Doherty the screen. Smith kicks to Love. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
For 3, Kobe. Doherty grabs the board. Doherty's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving double team. Lots of room. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's Bryant at the elbow. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The free throw drops for Kobe. James checked in for Price. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. And Kobe drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Doherty. And he slams it one-handed.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. It's Davis with the drive. Good D from Love.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Kobe kicks to James. And stolen by James. He dishes it to Irving. It's stolen by Davis. The 15-footer, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. That's 36 points for Davis.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Irving with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone, and Shaq with the slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Johnson dishes to Davis, inside, and a dunk by O'Neal.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq, and James Worthy is subbed in for Johnson. Now James. Back to Davis, and stolen by Love. LeBron kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Good game for Irving. 25 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Lakers leading by 14. LeBron kicks to Davis. Back to James. Goes up on the wing, and he knocks down the jumper.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
To the inside, Doherty, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kobe, shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Davis dishes to James. Misses off the left iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Back to Love. There's the feed to LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. You know,
it's just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings.
Boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the Lakers call time here. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron drives in, and the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds, pass touched by James. Bryant backs for two and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Putting you in. Let's go.
The first one falls. Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Love the pass to Smith. The kick out to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Davis sets a screen. Bryant drives in. Right side Baylor. And the Lakers get it back. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, he's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Ryan against Smith. Here's Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
The key here, Clark's second chance points.
Well, they pounded the offensive glass, and Kevin, I also think they won the 50-50 balls, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Davis. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Down low, here's Doherty. Chamberlain with the block. Here is Davis on the wing. Kobe fires from deep, and he gets it to go.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Irving kicks to Love. Smith wide open. He fired. That ball is great assist by Love.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 19. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. West is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Off the inbound, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Fry for three, and another three for Cleveland.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Hey.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Puts it up off the inbound, and Kobe finishes inside. Kobe's got 31.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
Perhaps not perfect, LeBron, but certainly good enough. Thank you so much. Kev, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.